The Department of Women, Children and Persons with Disabilities acknowledges that while gender equity remains unachieved, significant strides have been made in women's empowerment in South Africa. This was highlighted during the launch of Women's Month activities in Pretoria, commemorating the 1956 Women's March to the Union Buildings. The Deputy Minister emphasized that much work remains to address ongoing challenges faced by women, including gender-based violence and femicide.
It has taken us 68 years since women marched, and that we must respect. 20,000 women marched to Union Building, and yet we still don't have equality. So it also shows you that since 1994, when our constitution was enacted, our democracy was enacted, constitution adopted in 96, this 30-year period, we have seen progress that is leading us to gender parity. But we are not there. Minister was articulating how long it has taken us to get to, having women in parliament, having women in private sector, in NGOs and so forth. But it's also what you see in the social fabric. Part of why we still have high levels of gender-based violence, part of why we still have inequalities is because patriarchy is still on the top layer. So let us not shy away from the importance of Women's Day, because it's saying that we need to celebrate women for who they are. We need to stand proud as women to say that we have progress, but we have so much to gain and so much to do. And when we say that it's Women's Month, we are putting a spotlight on that progress. Women's economic role is one of which we are prioritizing because we want to see growth. We want to put economy in the hands of women. Women must have that power. The second part is to then say, how do we bridge the social issues, deal with the toxic masculinity that exists, that we actually look at positive masculinity where men must never become inferior. There's no space actually for any kind of inequality, and we want to get to that level of equality.